What's up guys, Conejo here, and today I'm feeling that high energy. I'm in the mood to make a lot of videos today for whatever reason. I'm just energetic today, and lately I just haven't been feeling well, so I do apologize for the lack of uploads. Like, I don't know man, I just been feeling like dog shit, been feeling tired. I don't know what's been up with me lately. I'm going to go to a doctor sometime this week because it's just not normal to sleep for 12 to 14 hours and then somehow just waking up and still feeling tired. Like, that's just not normal, man. There's obviously some sort of issue going on, so I'm gonna get that checked out, man. Like, that just kind of worries me in a way. But anyways, today I'm going to be sharing my class setup with the OSA, which is pretty much the most overpowered weapon in Infinite Warfare. Once you learn to master the OSA, you pretty much become a true Call of Duty athlete. Yes, I know I stole that from Birdman. He always says Call of Duty athletes a lot, but anyways, that's not the point here. The OSA is just ridiculously overpowered, man. You'll just melt everything and everyone in sight. Especially if you can control the recoil on it, you can cross map anyone. You can beat out NV4s left and right. However, I think that Infinity Ward should honestly tone down this weapon a bit. You put this gun in the hands of a good player, the other team will not have a chance to react to it. You can just melt everyone and everything. You just outgun them, no matter what you do. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, they need to tone it down a bit in my opinion, but hey, I'm not a developer, I'm just a tryhard that plays the game. But anyways guys, let's get right into the class setup, and as you can see, I'm using an OSA with Elo sight, foregrip, stock, and extended mags. And the reason I use Elo sight is because the iron sights are kind of garbage. I don't really like them. So I put on an Elo sight, and the reason I love the Elo sight so much is because it gives me a better field of view, and it also has faster aim down sight speed. You can use whatever sight you want, obviously. I mean, it's only a couple milliseconds faster than the other sights. You know, you can use whatever sight you want, whatever works for you. And the reason I use foregrip is because the gun has a lot of vertical recoil. I'm telling you, this gun has a shit ton of recoil. So I reduced that recoil by using foregrip, which pretty much helps me in the long run because sometimes I get in long range gunfights with the OSA. And just having the foregrip on there really helps me control recoil a whole lot better for long range gunfights. And it just really helps out a lot, man. Just always have foregrip on this gun. Obviously, you should always be using stock on all assault rifles. Like, that's just common sense at this point. And the last attachment I use on this gun is extended mags. A lot of people prefer quick draw, but I prefer extended mags. And the reason for that is because you get 54 rounds per clip versus just 34. And I'd rather have 54 rounds and reload less and kill more people per clip than having, you know, just like 34 rounds and kill like 3 people. I mean, the gun has a high rate of fire, so you'll be burning through ammo very quickly, so keep that in mind. That's why I prefer extended mags on this gun. A lot of people also like using quick draw. Personally, I think it's a waste of an attachment in the newer Call of Duties, but a lot of people still like it. So if you just aren't good at pre-aiming into rooms or pre-aiming in general, I guess you can go with quick draw, but just keep in mind you'll be burning through ammo quickly and you're going to find yourself reloading a lot. I would recommend just sticking with extended mags personally, but if you like quick draw, you can use quick draw. Either way, this class setup is overpowered as hell. It's made to sweat, man. I mean, just look at it. I have a fucking G18 as my secondary. Like, it can't get any sweatier than this. And the reason I love using the G18 so much as my secondary, or also known as the Hornet, is because, you know, I just pretty much rush in there. If I find myself having to reload, I can just hip fire with the G18 and just melt the person. Like, it has the best hip fire out of all the pistols in the game. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, man. If you pull out this Hornet up close on somebody, they're just kind of dead. Like, they don't have time to react. They just drop dead to the floor. It's kind of crazy. So that's why I love using it so much. It's probably one of the best pistols in the game. So I highly recommend you rock a G18 on this class setup. And now we're going to go over the perks real quick. You always want to use dexterity on this class setup, especially since both your primary and secondary weapons have a high rate of fire. You will find yourself having to reload quite a lot, so just being able to reload faster really helps, so always keep dexterity on this class setup. And also for perk number 2, always run scavenger, because you'll find yourself running out of ammo really quickly. You don't really need hardline since you'll be slaying everyone and melting them in like 4 shots anyways. Like with this class setup, you don't need hardline, just trust me on this. Like, you'll just be killing everyone and everything. And yeah, it may suck that you're not getting your streaks a bit faster, but in the long run with this class setup, man, you'll be getting hella kills and you'll be getting your streaks anyways. Just trust me on that. I know this from experience. And of course, you know, the last perk should always be that silence. Like, that silence is just the best third slot perk you can use. I think all the other ones are kind of inefficient and they kind of just suck. But personally, that's just what I think. I mean, I just can't find use for the other perks. I don't want to be heard across the map. You kidding me? But anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. If you found my class setup useful, let me know in the comments section down below. Also, make sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, favorite. You guys are awesome. I love y'all. Thank you guys for the support. If you guys have any questions for me or want to ask me something, just hit me up on Twitter. Yeah, I'm Conejo. I always do my best to reply to everyone. And sometimes I get busy, so I can't always reply. But you know, most of the time, I'd say about 99% of the time, I'll reply to people. So just hit me up on Twitter if you guys have any questions. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.